What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the new movie, Pieces of a Woman. The movie is directed by Cornell Mondrusco and written by Kata Weber, and this movie follows a woman named Martha Weiss who is planning on giving birth at home, and after some things happen and everything, she's like, her life takes a big turn, and she starts cutting herself off from family and her partner, and is trying to figure out how to move on and deal with grief and stuff. And that's all I'm going to say about the movie. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, because this movie is really new. It was just released on Netflix today, and it has been released in theaters, like a limited time in theaters, and only so many theaters have played it and everything. But so I wasn't gonna consider it a 2021 movie since it's premiering on Netflix today, but since it did get a theatrical release at the end of last month, I consider it a 2020 movie. But this movie it's really good, but it's also really kind of hard to watch because it's like really depressing, and it's really sad throughout the whole movie. It just has that sad, somber tone to it throughout the whole movie. Kind of feel like it's really dreadful and stuff. But it has some really amazing performances. Vanessa Kirby as Martha is really, really great. She gives a really, really great performance. I know a lot of people are saying she could be nominated for an Oscar for this movie, and I could see it happening. She is deserving of one. Shia LaBeouf plays Sean, who's her I think it's her boyfriend. He's really good in here too. I think he actually is really underrated in this movie. A lot of people and stuff haven't been talking about his performance in here because of the stuff going on in his personal life, which I understand. They're trying to keep it hush hush because they don't want this movie to do bad because of that. But no, I think that his performance was really, really good in here too. He did an amazing job in it and everything. Personal life aside, I think he's a great actor. I love his performances in this movie, The Peanut Butter Falcon, Disturbia, Charlie Countryman. He's always really good in the movies he's in. Whether I love the movies or not, I think his performance is always really good. And I thought this one was just another really great performance. And then Ellen Bernstein plays Elizabeth, who is Martha's mom, and she's really, really good in here. I honestly think she'll be getting a Best Supporting Actress nomination. And if she does, she really deserves it. And she'd even be deserving to win. And to me, her performance was the best out of everybody in this movie. She just was absolutely amazing in here. There's one scene in particular that I honestly think that she'll get a nomination and stuff. I'll be very surprised if she doesn't. And Molly Parker plays Eva, who's the woman that goes out to their house to help them deliver the baby, because the person they had planned wasn't able to go and everything. And she's really good too. She's not in here a lot, just mainly through the birth scenes and then a little bit towards the end of the movie, but she's really good too. But this is like I said, it's a really, really good movie. It's just really kind of sad and depressing. It's really slow paced. It's kind of a slow burn movie and everything, but by the time the movie ends, it's done really well. And I like the realistic portrayal of grief and like not being able to comprehend everything that the characters are going through. You can tell throughout the movie they're having trouble with that. The characters are trying to figure out how to cope with everything, and I thought that was really cool about this movie, and and it's really well written. It's believable, like all the stuff that happens in here is believable, that this could actually happen in real life. I don't know if this is based on a true story. I'm pretty sure it's not, but if it was, if it's not, they did a really good job researching like how people would react to the stuff that goes on in this movie. Yeah, I thought that was really good too. And Howard Shore does the score for this movie, and it's just absolutely beautiful score. It's kind of haunting and stuff. It's not like creepy, but it has like this hauntingness to it that kind of builds with the atmosphere of the movie, and it works really well. And I thought this was a really good movie. The cinematography was really good. It had some beautiful cinematography, and the editing was done really good. It's just a really a good movie. It's a hard movie to watch though, and I don't know if it'd make my top 10 movies of the year, because it's one that I probably won't revisit very often because of how sad it is and stuff. It just isn't one that I think is going to be rewatchable. It doesn't mean that I think it's a bad movie or anything though, but when I do my top 10 favorite movies of the year, I usually tend to pick movies that I rewatch a lot and everything. I don't know if this one would make my... I think on my Letterboxd ranking, I did have it in my top 10, but it was the lower half, and it may or may not stay in the top 10 depending on what other movies I watch and stuff. But all in all, I'd say I'd give Pieces of a Woman an 8 out of 10. It's a really good movie, really well made, and I do see this as a possible Oscar contender and stuff. I don't know if it'll win or not, but I think that this movie could at least get quite a bit of nominations and everything. But let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, and hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.